Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4pixels. Coco and Kimi are here. One day I will get my name right. Download buttons and
Como.
label from Cacophony of Games. And we are continuing the letter. But
Remember that time?
before,
Rem-
yeah, I was
oh,
Kanetsu, but that was
yeah, remember
Kanetsu's
that
fault
time?
for possessing me. Okay, that was not on me. That was Kanetsu possessing me.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go ahead and quickly say that story I mentioned before. I'll try and keep this short. So, schools, they are a very scary place before hours. I used to
hmm
get to my high school very early because my father would drop me off before going to work. So I'd be there like about an hour and a half before classes actually started. And there would be about three other students who were also there. And one day, one of them brought a Ouija board.
Nice.
So, us being the intelligent children that
Nope.
we were, we all went to the gym and started using it and basically just dicking around. And the Ouija board started saying a bunch of stupid shit, which I just assumed was the other people or the other kids like moving it around. I'll admit, I personally started moving it around myself to say really dumb things. But then before we ended up wrapping things up and leaving, it said, "Take care of Liz." Elizabeth, I won't say her last name, is a girl in our class. That same day, she went home with a temperature of 104.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
no.
wait.
Yep.
Wow.
Thankfully, she was
Wow.
okay, but after that, we were all just like, let's not do that again.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yep.
Seriously. How?
Jesus.
I've had a temperature of 104 before.
No, I
It's not
mean,
fun.
Oh,
how,
yeah.
how did you play with the thingy? Why?
Oh, because we were kids.
They're made by
We were kids,
Hasbro
we did
now.
that.
There's like no fucking spooky factor to them anymore.
I mean, yeah, if you just completely ignore Zozo, you're fine.
Have you seen the Ouija board for girls, where everything is pink and purple? I shit you not. I shit you not. That is a thing.
I've never seen
Why?
any in a store.
That's enough. That's bad enough for me to like come back from the dead and just haunt some shit. And just like intentionally kill anyone who uses that.
I actually just like curious, but I never saw like a Ouija board like on sale or whatever until I came to North America.
That's because North America likes to take risks that it really shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's because of there's like a shit ton of like shitty 80s horror movies that have the Ouija board as its centerpiece. And so people were
Ah.
like, "Ooh, let's buy it to be cool." And then Hasbro got the rights somehow and they were like, "Let's turn this into a fun children's game."
Ah.
Yeah, but it's really funny for me. Like, I mean, it's curious because like here, like also like you can go to a store or somewhere. Like I've seen them in like random toy stores.
Because they're owned by
Well,
Hasbro.
yeah, but like in my country, like I mean, we had Hasbro toys, but like you would never got that. Like you had to actually go to like these stores that sold that like occult stuff if you wanted to get one.
Well, yeah, because your country's just like, we don't want to fuck with any paranatural shit. Like, fuck off. Fuck off, you dick.
We're smarter.
Papers rustling, telephones ringing, feet shuffling. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Briar Realty Corporation. Except it isn't. The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. No doubt everyone present has heard about it.
There's a dead body in the corner.
Yep. If they've missed
Was Rose's body stuffed
Night-
into a couch?
Oh, too soon. Too
Too soon! It happened before the game started!
If they've missed Knight's report, they'll likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though the mere mention of Rose will be enough to trigger something in me. It might.
Yep, we don't know yet.
It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting. I don't have to look up from my work to know what it's about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today, probably out of respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I'd appreciate it more if he just shouted at me today. Anything is better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper. She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral yet, but those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff?
They're dead too.
Yep.
HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
At the end of it, I've been giving the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, and have been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyway, if I want to forget. Ooh, time flies when you do, and by the time I've given any notice, it's already late. Journal, October 24th.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Oh, poor baby!
Isabella Santos drowned herself with work the whole day to forget about the devastating news of her mentor's death. However, she ended up stumbling upon the mysterious disappearances of her other colleagues, and just when she realized something important.
Oh, that's kind of spoilery. We haven't gotten to that.
So what will she realize?
Everyone. Oh, come on! This is exactly what we wanted to avoid.
Yep.
God.
Ugh. Everyone's
At
already
least-
gone.
The janitor's there.
Janitor's gonna die.
And already a radio,
right,
so you
I'm
can
gonna call
use
it-
like.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
call it now. Janitorial staff is Ashton in disguise.
That'd be amazing. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of a radio and a member of our janitorial staff.
I was gonna say you can use the radio like to find ghosts as in Silent Hill.
Oh,
I don't
Radio?
even know his name.
what's going on with that radio?
Rose likely does. She remembers people easily like that.
The Luxembourg
Not
Police
anymore.
Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
Too soon.
The radio blares one recognizable name after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they... Still, I've got to check. Ooh, looks like
The staff?
Buttons was right. Frantic, I turn back to my desktop. The loud tapping of my fingers against the keys fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything. The background about the place, its history from the current owners, and list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff. They may have a lot of agents hired under their company, but I'll remember those names anywhere. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house.
Holy.
Then the letters... No, that can't be. I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people, Rose, the letter.
I need to... No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me.
I have to make sure of it first.
Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? If I have proof, then maybe...
But what
Only
kind of
maybe.
proof can you find?
I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's a way I can still save them. The letter, my phone, papers, anything that will be useful. I grab all of them and stuff them in my bag. I can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should... The noise cuts sharply through the room, stopping my hand short of cramming a pen into my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
Someone must have left their printer open again. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over wasted company resources. Most of the time, it's Rose who does the nagging, but... The clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for the said object. Each stride my feet takes also echoes throughout the empty workplace. I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, and with me being the only one left, the tapping of my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learned to appreciate. It doesn't take me long to find it. By the time I turn it off, 5 copies are already strewn about on the ground,
Oh.
the paper tray
Oh.
having been left ajar.
Oh no.
Oh.
Sighing, I pick each of it up to put someplace proper. But the page that greets me next makes my blood run cold.
Knew it.
The chill that makes its way up my spine is as numbing as the day in the attic. The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it rasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me. Oh no. No.
Oh, Kime, it's your house.
It's my house! Like an hour ago.
And as if hearing every hard thought running inside my head, right now something snaps.
Is this the Grudge? Is that what's happening now?
A soft
I
creak-
honestly, Tori, I thought it was you fucking with us. I didn't think it was in the game.
No, it's in the game.
A soft
No, Kime.
creak grating through the thin veil of stillness that has descended in the room. Every muscle, every bone, shut up, in my body goes rigid
I'm
at
trying
the
to
sound.
communicate.
Familiar. So familiar now. Yet my own traitorous curiosity still presses me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall.
Why would you do that?
Hello there.
It's her. Standing in the only exit of the office, albeit facing away from me.
What cheap-ass office is she in that it only has one exit?
Ugh.
Bro.
She doesn't even need to turn around for me to know it's the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and unsightly gait. The same person in the attic. I take a step back, and the pen I'm holding slips from my hand. Her head turns.
Hello.
That's really good animation. Also,
Yeah.
she fucking owl turned.
Yep. A scream almost escapes my mouth, and I duck under my table as quickly as I can.
How can I
Oh,
scream
bro.
almost? Like, how did she not scream?
Yeah. My heart is pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk, the weird clicking that follows her, and the telltale squelch of something wet as she walks towards me. Nearer and nearer. The sounds are slowly getting louder, and the only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth. Someone, please save me!
The janitor!
Anyone! I close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Please, please don't let her hear me. Oh.
Oh god,
Oh,
QT.
fuck. Fuck, I'm gonna fuck this up!
Oh my god, you're gonna have a terrible time in Dead by Daylight.
Well, I fucked that up.
Oh no.
Oh, but you got an achievement.
Our Father, who art in
We're gonna
heaven,
die.
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
When the last lines of my prayer has left me, all that remains is a hush.
That's not the full prayer.
No, none of her footsteps, nor those chilling sounds she makes. Only silence. Is it safe?
No.
Another second passes, and when nothing comes. What?
Whoa!
Oh.
Hi there.
Oh!
Shit! Game over.
Oh.
I didn't expect the game. Hey, remember when you said we weren't going to save Scrum?
I might just
All
take
right.
it back to the
Oh, it's going to
Okay.
take back to the
Kitty.
kitty. Okay.
Oh man, I don't know. Shit, I might.
We've got a new relationship with the ghost lady.
Yeah, right?
All right, then I'm just gonna hit the skip to QTE because it's gonna take me God knows how many tries.
No,
to get
try it
this.
again.
Okay.
You need to try. It's not that hard. You can do it.
Yeah, not that hard. Whew.
You played Undertale.
You did it.
Yeah, for real. If you beat Undertale, you're fine.
The seconds, minutes stretch out before me agonizingly. Is she gone? Slowly, I open my eyes to take a peek. I don't dare. Ooh,
Whoa.
I don't
Whoa.
dare move or make a sound.
All right.
In the face of such terror, I can only beg, let out silent pleas to whoever is out there. Please, please don't let her notice.
Is Isabella's last name actually Baggins? Jesus Christ.
What?
Lord of the Rings? Anyone?
Yeah, but I don't. What's the association?
When the ring wraith is crawling over the roots and the hobbits are hiding under it?
Oh, okay, gotcha. I want to live. What?
Wow!
No!
Are you kidding?
No!
Are you serious? We switched chapters like that?
Oh, that's awful. God
Isabel's
damn it.
dead.
Oh, did someone notice the date?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Like to know if we went back to like the first day or is this after?
Oh.
God
There was
damn it.
something in the journal.
I mean,
Yeah.
the journal's
Yeah, it
so.
said the profile updated. I noticed that.
Oh.
God. Mm. Eek.
That's really frustrating. Holy shit.
Yeah.
A funny thing about the sound. The thing is, I've always done that thing like since I was little. Like for some reason, I was just trying to imitate opening doors. Like when they
I've
when they-
made
when
that
they-
noise
too.
too. Yeah.
like
I did it.
I used to do it.
I did it after seeing that movie.
No, I just do it like literally since like I'm like a child, like a little kid, because I used to remember I was trying to imitate the sound doors make. And like at one point, like years afterwards, like fast forward till I was like 15, 16 in high school. Like the Grudge has just come out, and I was just doing that sound. I don't remember why. And some classes were like, stop that because of the movie, and I was like, what? Because I never saw that movie.
I've never seen it either. I don't intend to.
Oh shit.
me neither, but
Actually, you might be fine seeing it now, Coco, because it's been a couple years, so the effects kind of wore off, and they borderline cheese.
Dude,
So it might make
even
it easier for you to get through.
Even cheese, I'm just like.
little baby.
All right, next movie night we're gonna watch The Grudge, guys.
No.
Did, Did I tell you about the time that I went with three or four friends to see a horror movie in the cinema, and we were the only ones in the cinema?
That's terrifying.
Like we were actually the only ones in the room.
That happened to my mother and I when we went to go see The Conjuring.
Wow, nice. Nice
And of course,
experience.
Mom's like flipping the fuck out and like, oh my god! I'm like, Mom, calm the fuck down.
There's only one movie that's actually managed to make me that scared, and that's Anaconda. Just because the amount of jump scares in that movie. Like, I love snakes. I have no fear of, like, being eaten by a snake. But jump scares scare the hell out of me. And make me angry.
Yeah, the thing with jump scares is that, like, I don't know if it's even exactly that it's scary, but it just rattles your nerves and that feeling stays with you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mostly like just the sudden thing, you know, like usually accompanied with the music or sound effects. It just kind of it's to startle you. It's not even if it's not scary. It's just to
Yeah. But let's go ahead, since this is the start of a new chapter, we will wrap things up right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm glad to be with you. Wow. Wow. Again, I'm wondering what was the reason we came up to this mountain, and personally, I would feel that falling into it was an accident. We didn't really want that, since that's not a thing people often want. So the fact that Toriel is really kind of pushing for us to stay, I mean, I love her, but that is kind of weird. This is one of the things about silent protagonists. You never know their own motivations, but I guess part of the reason games have silent protagonists is so you can insert your own motivation. But yeah, it's kind of odd how she's already got this huge setup, already decided for us that we're staying here. Oh. No, it's not.